With the rising of Grandmother Moon and the setting of Grandmother Moon, with the rising of Grandfather Sun and the setting of Grandfather Sun, those two spiritual ancestors help us, guide us to understand the movement of Gurwal the whale.
My name is Dwayne Bannon Harrison, grandson, the eldest living grandson of Jala Dulamunmun. Uncle Max is leading this promise, and I'll get to the promise in a minute. But on my grandmother's line, I'm Southern Nurgu and Walbanje man, so they are two sub-clan groups of what we call the Yuin nation. So this Najang Dari, the Minga, Jajuan Minga is my country through both my grandfather and my grandmother. My descendant lines stem down south to Ganai, Jajawaru, Yora Yora people. Today was about the promise. It was about the story of creation that stems way back. And what an honor to be here in this space, practicing, living, breathing that story in 2020. It's an absolute honor to be able to link it to what I call the universal highway. We all take little exits and entries and come off the universal highway, but it binds us through humanity and all those universal laws, and that ultimately comes back to the Mother Earth, Father Sky, the Grandmother Moon and Grandfather Sun, who we've seen this morning as well. And to connect to something deeper than us is so important. Ultimately, it's about keeping the connection between Gadu, salt water, and the Minga and the land, that connection, but also the stories that are here are also under there. Up on our creation mountain, Mother Gulaga just behind us, Gurwal is in there and it's etched in stone, and reaching up to honour that promise and that promise to the old people, and to be a part of that story and continuing that song. And you heard all the language and the movement is something else.
All right, so my name is Wapalimba Jila. I'm of the Gunai people, that's also known as Gippsland in Victoria. I've come all the way up here to join in with the Gurwal Whale Dreaming Dance, led by Uncle Max Dulamunmun Harrison. We enjoy the spirituality of the land, of the sharing, and of the dreaming of Gurwal the whale. It's helped lead our people all the way up from the south, up along the east coast, and for those on the west coast also. Some people say we're out of Africa, but we say we followed the whale from the south. So Gurwal, Gurwal, Gurwal.
G'day, my name's Guri Mudjai, John Kelly, JK for short. I'm a cultural man. I'm a proud Dunghutti man. I come from the land of Kempsey, New South Wales. I've travelled 11 hours to come down to here to do Gurwal the whale, in participation with all the men and women who walked and danced this morning. We danced and we performed in the way of harmony.
My name's Kalita Murray. I was born and raised on Yuin country. I like to also acknowledge my Gunai heritage and Wajabalik and Jajararang. So they all come through my mother's, and my father's is the Kamagal up in Botany Bay area, and the Burrabarongal as well in Durrock area in Sydney, and also Judaroa and Wamba Wamba in Victoria. This is just such a special privilege to be able to sing up the whales and bring that story to life again, to be a part of it. It's just such an honour to have it there for our future generations to continue on practice for many, many more years.
Yeah, my name's Greg Smart. I'm a Yuin man. I've been in this country all my life. Grew up in Kangaroo Valley. What brought me here is spirit and the connection of circumstances of a living law, and also the privilege to keep alive a tradition that in many cultures is still only existing theory. It's a great privilege to share this experience with people, but we've got to always put country first. That's our belong. If we don't start to value our earth and air and sun and water and all the other wonderful things in creation, and understand where things come from, where they're at today, and therefore where they could go. It's not that difficult. It's observable by anybody who sits on the ground like you're doing. Gurwal is that ancient fellow who connects us to the past, the biggest living thing that's ever existed. And people go thinking the dinosaur's gone. He's still here, and yet people can't even notice that and understand that story, that he feeds on the tiniest little things, that he takes his time and her time moving this way and that way, showing us patterns that don't need to change.
Yeah, I'm Adrian. I live on Yuin country. I come from Bermagui. I'm here to learn whale dream and dance and to learn culture, follow tradition.
Hey, my name's Lane. I'm a Yuin man from the south coast. My family tracked back to where we are today, down at Narooma. I'm here because of the men that I hang around through our cultural practices. So we're here honouring the whale, following his journey and his creation stories and bringing that into the present day.
My name's Cherie, but I have a cultural name that I've been given, which is Mooks, which has been a wonderful privilege. I'm a non-Indigenous woman, but I was born on Gundungurra country on the southern highlands of New South Wales, and I live and have been nurtured by the Yuin culture on Yuin country. My passion is for non-Indigenous women to be able to connect with Indigenous culture and the feminine that's so held within Indigenous culture, so that we can look after our mother collectively into the future.
My name is Darlawam, which means Great White Shark. My English name is Anthony McKnight. I've travelled down from Nowra, which is about 2 hours 40 minutes, to sing up the spirit of Gurrewal, to let everyone know that we're still following him, following his spirit and what we need to do each day for the first day of the rest of our life.
Gurrewal, Yuin Gurunji, Shane McLeod, back home on country, family's country. Special time for us this weekend because we're honouring Gurrewal. I'm lucky enough that I've been bestowed by Uncle Max that great totem of Gurrewal. So that's my personal totem. So it's my connection with Uncle Max as a part of our ancient story of that ancient, beautiful animal, Gurrewal the whale.
My name's Bruce Pascoe, Yuin Bunurong, Tasmanian man from Wallagra, Mallacoota. I'm here for the spirit of Uncle Mun, my uncle's grandfather. To keep the law alive in this spot from that old man to the present day. It's a privilege.
My name's Damien. I'm a descendant of the Yorta Yorta and Wemba Wemba people. My great-grandfather grew up in Cumragunja, was part of the walk-off 80 years ago. I'm also a member of the Yuin Nation. I live now on Ngunnawal country, but I was born on Gadigal country and raised on Tharawal country. I'm here today because it's really important to me to honour those who came before us, and when Uncle Max Dulamunun put out the call for people to come to help out with this, then I was absolutely going to be there. It's also an important learning exercise for me to come down and keep on learning those stories so that I can pass them on as well to my little ones.
Dunganuai, that means my name is Fred Kelly. I'm from Dungutty, which is about 11 hours drive from here. I've come down here to join Uncle Mac and all of the other brothers and sisters to be a part of this spiritual event, the whale dance and the whale song. I feel privileged to be a part of it.
My name's Dean Kelly, but they are English words. My identity is a cultural man. I'm a Yuin Wilbunja Duriga Garanji Wawan Yampa man, and that talks about my father's country, Yuin country, salt water, but it also talks about my mother's country, fresh water. I'm here to respect the ancestor of the sea, Gurrewal, the whale, and to send him and the family, the mothers, the babies, and that family of whales home to their country, where they come from, the cold waters. So we sung them up to do that and help them on their journey. It's what we have to do.
Great-granddaughter, if you make a little mistake, it doesn't matter, because you're only a little bubba whale, right? See? So it's okay.
Can I just ask a request? It'd be really awesome if you guys could just hum that vibration down the whale, because it's a bit hard to hear Wayne right at the back. So even if you just, it'd be awesome to hear the female song from the front. And yeah, and if you guys are humming that through, that's going to sound mad. It just if you could just exemplify that hum, and then at the back I can keep that beat at the back.
And what was that last verse, Uncle, for the singing?
Guru Burai Balyam Munya.
See, this
Guru Burai Balyam Munya.
Yeah. Guru Burai Balyam Munya.
Don't worry about the language too much. It'll come out either this mouth or that mouth. Right?
That's what we're saying. We're trying to reciprocate that. So if you guys can go like a
See that last beat? Yeah, on that last beat.
Shulaman Bapa, Shulaman. I'm going to do one more, right? We'll go three each.
Shulaman Bapa.
Shulaman Bapa. Shulaman Bapa. Shulaman Bapa. Sulaman 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 Bapa.
I'm Kane Bennett Harrison. I'm from the south coast of New South Wales. My traditional homeland is here on Yuin country. I have connections to Willigalek Aboriginal community through the Thomas and the Brown line predominantly. And my grandmother through the Thomas line and the Brown connected to my great-grandfather who's here today. I've travelled from Callala Bay, Jervis Bay, right near Narra. It's about 2 hours and 50 minutes from here. Yeah.
I'm Lacey Bennett Harrison. My traditional name is Malima. I'm a Black Duck girl. My people are Yuin and Nurugu, and I come from Jervis Bay, Callala, and also my family is here. I am here because I am Uncle Max's granddaughter.
So my name is Byron Norman Ray Burnham. I'm a Yuin man and a Genevian man. Yeah, I travelled probably about 4.5 hours, 5 hours to be here from Sydney. It's really special because it's my pop, Gurrewal the Whales. He's part of his really big dreaming, so it's really special for me to be here.
Hi, my name's Jade Woolridge. I've come here from Walbunja country today, which is about 30 minutes north from here. Come here today to come together with our brothers and sisters and sing up the spirit of Gurrewal and to share our culture with everybody around us and hopefully with years pass on and share our message.
So my name is Jordan Nye. I'm a Walbunja Brinja Yuin man from the Yuin Nation. I've come here today to participate in ceremony with Pop, Uncle Mac. I've also come down to connect with my spirit, the spirit of Mother and the spirit of our ancestors as well, which keeps me strong and pushes me along. So that's my main reason of being here and upholding what I've been taught and what I've been given.
I'm Shane Venables, Wiradjuri man from Narrandera. I'm living in the Illawarra. I travelled 3.5 hours here last night to listen and learn from Uncle Mac, to share and hold the spirit of Gurrewal for generations to come.
My name's Akira Kelly. I'm from the Yuin Nation, both from my mother and father's side. On my mother's side, I'm from down Victoria, part of the Jarjararang, Jitaroa, and Gunai mob down there. And then on my dad's mother's side, from out western New South Wales, a part of the Whalewen tribe out there. I came here today to pay my respects to Gurrewal, do the ceremony, sing him up, or her up, and create a safe journey for the family to go back home into the colder waters.
My name's Simon. I'm from Pymarina country in the northeast of Tasmania. I grew up about half an hour out of Hobart in the southeast side of Tassie. Here today to celebrate the journey of Gurrewal. I was invited here by Brother Lane.
My name's Dakota. I'm a Bunjalung man from the north coast. I come from 3 hours north, up Wollongong, where I'm living, and I'm here today, to sing up Gurrewal, to honour Gurrewal's journey, but also importantly for me, it's about self-healing as well. We talk so much about mental and physical health, but we sometimes neglect the spiritual. It's been a lot about that for me.
My name is Claudia. I'm Dakota's mother. I am fortunate to be invited to participate in this beautiful spiritual day. I live in Womban near Maruya. I agree with the healing aspect of the day. I think that it will be radiated out from here.
I'm Jack. I'm a Ngarrindjeri man from down on the Coorong, South Australia. For this particular ceremony, travelled down from Sydney. It's so important to live in our dreaming and follow both songlines.
My name's Rat and I'm from Campbelltown. My people are Niamba, Mendandangi, Wiradjuri and Walewan people from northwest New South Wales and south central Queensland. Born and raised in Campbelltown, so I come about 400 kilometres. It's a privilege. It's an honour to be part of this story, this memory, but I don't want this culture and this lesson of the whale to be just a story, Remembering is a powerful thing, but living and being and holding and doing that is much more stronger. and that way it'll never die. It'll be more than just a story. So that's why I'm here to help be part of that.
My name's Nathan Lygon. I'm a Yuin man. I was born in Pambula on the far south coast, and I've lived around that area for all my life, and I've travelled up from Pambula for this whale ceremony. I feel it's really important to come up and do these things and be with brothers and to do ceremony and to give back to country and to put that energy out there. And of course, you know, when that old man puts the call out, it's very important that we all try to get there and support him with what he needs. Yeah, it's a really big privilege to be around these men and women and to do this ceremony for the whales.
My name is Robert Mackenzie. I come from here from Dunghutti country up in Kempsey. What brought me here today was connecting and continuing culture through these song lines. My name's Trey, I'm a Yuin man from Wallaga Lake Crew Village. I'm here to chase the whale story with my grandfather, Pop Max. He's chased it all up and down the coast. We've done many ceremonies of the whale because back in the day the whale was once on the land.
I'm Nicholas, I'm from Wallaga and I'm here helping my grandfather follow the whale dreaming, Guru.
This story and the start of what we just practiced is the first chapter of the book, and it's about the promise of Gurul the whale to the old people and coming out of those swamps and keeping in alignment with the sea levels rising. So it's only a part of the sequence. The story is much bigger than you and I and everyone else, but it's one small part. It's a bit like this grain of sand, right? We all make that binding communal, honouring of country and what we do. So, that will be published through Magabala Books, through my grandfather, and that's really, really exciting that, not only the audience that's watching this film today or now, it'll be continued and documented as such, but the living laws and the living ceremony will continue. So thanks for listening, and I think it's a really important part of who we are.
It's knockout time, Bruce. Come and tackle. You like them bunnies tonight? Coming in for the big flop.